Hi everyone, welcome back to another trading day. Today, Monday, 15 April 2024. My trade directions for today will be long on the US, the Aussie and the Swiss, short on the yen, the CAD and the euro. And at the end of this video, I'll show you my favorite trade idea for today. So let's get started. Well, index rallying Friday on the news that Iran and Iraq is now attacked Israel, so a big one there on the dollar strength. Intraday, everything is just bullish here. There's just nothing. Will we get a retracement? I'm pretty sure about that. But in general, I'll stay long. I'll use this retracement to get long again on the dollar wherever I go. But at this stage, we tested our level. Regardless the news, we found the bullishness here, then the run, the rest, and then the run again. So let's see what happens today. It's a Monday, usually a little bit more quiet. And on the news, gold rallied upwards and then failed out. But I gave you this trade here, this pattern trade. Consolidation, we did the breakout, and I showed you the 1.618 fips. So nice trade. So if you went in the long there on the breakout trade, that got you like a $35 risk, and you gained about 70. So it's a 1 to 2 risk reward, so well done. Other than that, I'll wait a little bit on gold now just to see that things this week calms down. I'd say calms down, but you know what? The market gets used to war in that sense, and then things are just going on as always. Sad, but true. Right, so for now, just stepping away a little bit from gold. I got my long-term positions going up, and well done on that trade. It's a very, very, very nice trade. In Bitcoin, well, obviously, the drop down the page on the news, it's still not okay. We got a strong bounce here off the support level, definitely very, and this is the story basically of most of the crypto, so I'm not going to go through all of them. I just wanted to warn you about something. You've seen on the previous videos all the patterns I drew in. Now just be aware, we got a strong bounce. Yes, nice bounces off, but it could be just in there for the retest, and then we might see a reversal for another leg down the page. Depends on the news, guys. Now technical analysis is not that strong, but if people want to be short and they want to sell and they want to get out of Bitcoin, this is the area they're going to do it, up here or up there. So for me now, I would like to say, all right, let me see how it responds. Number one, when it gets to the underside of that pattern, and if it reverses from there, then I know the base means business. If it doesn't reverses from there, it starts to go back in there, breakout. I've discussed this on Friday's video last week. So have a look at that video to see what I said about those. But these are levels to watch, definitely levels to watch. See how the market responds in the next 2 or 3 days at this area. If it nicely cut through, I think when we're 50% there, then we have to face that still. So you'll see this everywhere. Ethereum, Solana, all of them they're bouncing strong, but don't get caught. It could be a dead cat bounce, meaning that the trend has turned bearish. And it's just like, you know, throwing a dead cat from 20 stories down. It's going to bounce when it hits the floor, but just a little bit, and then it's going to drop again. So just be aware. I'm not saying it will drop again. It's just something to be wary of for today. Very, very important. But strong bounces over the weekend now after the news on Friday. Let's hope for the best there. Euro New Zealand, we shorted up there, got to a first target. Stop to entry, that got it. So still nice. 1/3 of the position closed at 1 to 2 risk reward. The rest at break even. Now I'm done. Very nice trade. Nothing that I will do there for today. So I will be removing it from my watch list. In the US yen, well, lovely move that it's making. And we got the breakout, missed the target, and then hit the trailing stop loss on the manual trade. My trend catcher robot, which you can see on live streaming on YouTube. You can see this indicator there, plus you can see the live trades you take. It's just a 4-hour trading robot taking a few trades in a week, fully automated. That one still hold. That one missed the stop loss. The manual stop losses we trailed yet. Well, depends on what you did. If you trailed it to that low there, which I've mentioned, then most likely you got stopped. If you kept it on this candle low, then you will not stop. So depends on how aggressive you trailed your stop loss. But nonetheless, a profitable trade, really no harm done. If you're really running up the page, 100% fine. If you missed that stop loss being hit, then just keep going with it. Dollar number one, yen number last. So definitely all the sparkle against the black sheep. Still good to run hard as possible. So if it retraces, let's say it starts to come back now, that's the 61% level, the retest of this level. I'm definitely going to be interested in some longs, and I will keep an eye there, but I highly doubt if that's going to happen today. In the US Swiss, we gave you the breakout right there, missed the target and missed the target again. We trailed the stop loss there. Now with all the news in the market, and dollar still strong, but I'm going to put a tight stop on this one here. See this Bill Williams fractal there, about 10-15 pips below that, to make sure that I lock in some profits here. If it then runs up the page, well, you know, nothing wrong moving the target there, because this is sort of a flat top triangle busy happening there. So you can convert it into this flat top triangle and say, all right, you know what, because that is an area that we can start to buy again. So moving that target then would be that swing. You can keep it there where it is, and or you can move it. And that gives us another two new targets at 1.27 and the 1.618 FIB. Right, so those are the things you can do with this trade. Well, let's hope it breaks up. That's the first hurdle. We need them to break up. If it retraces, protect your cash, protect it with a stop loss, and then I will trail out, and I will still be interested in this 61% FIB level. Yeah, when it gets there, I'll get interested definitely again, even on that low there. Let me draw in the line that I don't forget. So that's something to watch also. For the retracement part, that means we will trail out of this trade. If it breaks up, we can then adjust for another flat top triangle. Aussie Yen. Aussie Yen making a nice flag pattern. You can see Aussie there, green zone, Yen red zone. So definitely one of the ones I want to be long in. All I can spot here is a flag pattern, so I won't do the breakout trade. I'll wait for a break and then a retest and then a counter reversal there. So you can need a break and a keys. That's what they call it. A nice break, the retest, and then I'll look for reversals. Then Aussie Cat. Aussie Cat here, Aussie green zone, Cat red zone, so that's all fine. We're seeing a double bottom coming in here. So there's a few things we can do to say, well, we are bouncing off this level here. If it breaks up there, that would be a natural long, but it's going to be a big stop loss. Then after that breakup, we'll look at retracements there, a retest and a counter reversal. That's the second option. The third option here is the Fibonacci level here. It seems like it wants to test again. So if it tests here, we get a good strong counter reversal later today. Then I'll be interested in some longs, providing the Aussie stays green and the Cat stays red. You can watch that indicator on the live stream if you're not a member of my website. New Zealand Yen, same scenario. So we are definitely going to look here also later this week, most likely a break and a retest. New Zealand neutral, but Yen on the weak side. It's the black sheep of the market. I would like to be short there, and by going long here, that gives me a short on the Yen. Then the US Cat. The US Cat, dollar still strong, Cat red zone. So if it retraces back on the swing to this 61% level here, we can even bring this one in here. I forgot to draw this one in, sorry. That's the one also that you can look for. That's between the 50 and the 60. So that's the area. If we test that and I get a counter reversal, I'll definitely consider some longs. Pound US, big swing down the page, retracement back to the 50-60% trade zone. That structure there coming in, retested there. So when it gets back down there again, or up there again, I'll definitely be interested in some shorts, providing the pound stays below the dollar. At this stage, it surely looks like it. I'm not after the pound, I'm after the dollar long, and by shorting this, that will give me a dollar long. In the Cat Swiss, retracing back to structure here now. You can see Cat Swiss was being down there, and it's suddenly, because of safety, because of, you know, Swiss is like, it's like gold, but running to the Swiss franc and the dollar, those are the two safety currency options, and that's why both of them are up there now. So if I can get a retracement back there, a retest there, I'll definitely look for some shorts. That'll give me a long on the Swiss and a short on the Cat if I can do that. But brand new trend, so let's hope and see. But if it doesn't turn there, if it cuts through, I'm going to step aside. And the Dow Jones, nice big swing, strong dollar. Want to be short here, stock market bearish. Support, resistance, so nice structure there. So if I'm lucky enough that the market gets back up there, I'll see how the market responds, and then I'll look for some short pattern reversals there, counter reversal, double tops, anything that you like, 1 hour trades even, no problem, but wait for solid reversals. In the New Zealand US, New Zealand dropped from the second spot to neutral, but I'm after the dollar, so that's the one I'm after. So shorting this will give me a long on the dollar. But if it retraces back up there, then I'll be interested. I doubt if that's going to happen today, but it might be later this week, so I keep it on my watch list. Aussie US, also big swings here, retracement back to support, resistance. It even started there and there. So there's a lot of levels there, but I'm focused on these last two. This is my big ones I'm focused on. Get the support, become resistance. If it gets back up there again, and the Aussie is well below the dollar. That's the only thing I don't like that much, is the Aussie and the dollar is the same color. But by the time it gets up there, that will change. Then we will see which one wins. But I'll see how the market responds then, and then look for some short setups. Then my favorite trade idea for today is a potential short on the Euro Swiss. But if you are new to this channel and find this video helpful, you can support the channel by giving this video a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button for me, so I can keep making content like this. And don't forget to turn on the notification bell to ensure you don't miss out on any of my videos. So moving to the Euro Swiss, the Euro red zone, Swiss green zone. I like the speed of which the Swiss franc has gone up the page here, and that's why it's my favorite setup. Nice support. That could become resistance of this last directional swing, right at the 50% level. Now we can even add in. If it doesn't work there, that's even more a level that I can use there. So that's also part of it. There's two levels to watch. If it cuts through this one, for argument's sake, and gets there and test and reverse, 100% fine. So definitely a nice swing early in the trend reversal. Nice trending pair. So I would like to see this test thoroughly, and with a solid candle reversal, I'll consider some shorts. But guys, trading isn't just about my insights. Please fill up the comments below this video. I've been trading since 2003. And if you are eager to take your trading skills to the next level, check out the link in the description to join my mentorship program and support this channel by opening a trading account with a trusted broker from the link in the description below, which I've been using since 2010 myself. Thank you for joining me today on this trading journey. Remember that trading carries risk, and don't forget to trade responsibly and never trade with money you cannot afford to lose. And I can't wait to see you in my next video. Until then, trade well.